So we're going to be doing a Mohawk strip today as an updo. I'm Nancy Ashley. I'm going to be using Super Clean Spray as my working spray by Prom and Extra Body Finishing Spray by Prom. And if you need 4 elastic, clear preferably, hair ties, and about 6 to 8 bobby pins. And make sure the bobby pins match your hair color. I matched them to my blonde, obviously, because they don't make seafoam green. And then the last thing, you won't need this at all. That was my last hairstyle. So, to start this hairstyle off, what you're wanting to do is just give a light little spray to the front of your hair. All it does is help work all that area in. Then kind of brush it all back. And what you're going to do for the first section is you're gonna part that. Make sure you're even. I'm gonna go from each temple. And then you're just going to slice, make a nice little square at the top of your head. So now that you got that going on, brush all the rest of that hair down, get it out your way. What you're wanting to do, there you have a couple options right here. Now that you already used that spray, you're going to spray it again now that you have this section up. Make sure you get all those little fuzzies. No one likes little fuzzies. Now, after you got that going, you're going to want to take your extra body spray, just 1 or 2 sprays right there in the front, because I have trouble with these little tiny hairs. These little flyaways. Always getting in the way. So, this is a knot mohawk. You can make it very hardcore or you can soften it up. So what you're going to want to do is give that good twist in the beginning. Now after you got this good twist right here, you're going to want to take your finger, you're going to like hook it around your hand. Don't mess up this direction you're going in your twist though, like I just did. You're going to have that hook there. You're going to pull it forward as you're twisting with this one. You're just going to keep going until all your hair is in there. Now some of you may want to leave it just like that. Little hardcore, very nice soft, very hard finish. You want to take your clear elastic band. I tried the style earlier before I'm recording it, so I have hair left over. Gonna want to go around it once, and that happened because I already used it. Luckily I have backups, and of course all I have is the real tiny ones. So depending on what size clear band you have is depending on how tight you're going to get this. It kind of loosened up on me. I'm going to do this a little quicker. You want to make sure you tuck in that end, because if that end isn't tucked in, then your hairstyle won't stay nicely. So some of you are going to want to leave it like that. You don't want to mess with it too much right now because you have to get the rest of them all in there and then you mess with it. So you're going to go on to your next section, and I'm just going to show you the parting, and then I'm going to come back after I already have it all twisted up that I already done here. So the next section, you want to take everything from your ears back an inch and up. Now when you get to this point, you want to take your hand, you want to take a little loop-de-loop out of here and pull that down. Pull that right out. Take your spray, spray it before you comb it, but spray it in the direction you're going to have your hair going. Now, for me personally, I like this to be nice and really smooth. Others, you can kind of loosen it up. I personally don't like it loose. I want that sucker in there. No messing around. Make sure you comb both sides so you have a nice, good, firm finish there. A little itchy. Finish off with your hard spray. Your finishing spray. That's what I meant to say. The teacher would be slapping me right now. But she's not here. Okay. So don't stress out too much about the part being right there because you can fix that afterwards. Make sure you brush out those ends. Make sure you don't get any little bumpies. I got roots going on so you can see the bumpies. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to have the knot there. Okay, I got that knot in. You can see the back. Okay. Now, your next part. You don't want to do nothing. You just want to get the knots in, bobby pins at the end. So the next part, you're going to go from right behind your ears. You're going to go up to a V. And it should look something like that. Doesn't have to be as straight as V, but just like a nice V. It's a little too thick, so I'm going to lessen it up just a little bit so we have some hair on the bottom. Because as you work towards your nape of your neck, you get thinner and thinner hair down there. Okay, so I'm going to comb that all and make it into a nice little bun like that. I'll be back. Okay, now I got them all in. Now you have like little trouble spots, like I have that little part you can see there. These are all kind of just floating down there. That's where the bobby pins come in. Great invention. Got them. So what we're going to do is, before we even get the bobby pins going, I have tiny little hairs right there. So you kind of brush them into place. That's why you don't stress too much. Stress a little bit, but don't get yourself all overwhelmed. See right there? That's not gonna just be there when I let go. So you take one of your little bobby pins, shove it in. Don't open it, don't do nothing. Just shove that sucker into that spot to where it will hold. Same thing over here. You see the separation. You don't want that separation. All the hair be nice and flowing. Like, it just magically went all up like that. It's magic. And if you can, do a crissy-crossy with the two bobby pins. The one on this side crosses with the one on that side. That will give you more security that your hair's not going anywhere. And if you get these little horrible bump things, I hate them. Just take your comb it out. A little puffy action, it's okay. Unless you're putting gel and welding that to your head, that's the only time it matters. But until then, a little bit of flyaways, no big deal. Not like a picture perfect thing. It's not going to stay in the same spot all day long. Just something fun for you to do. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to work your way from the middle sections and then go to the ends in the beginning. Now you can leave it like it is and just connect the sections like so. Can't see what it looks like back there. I might have to redo that one. It feels weird. And you're going to connect them all. We're going to make it a little bit softer, more for everybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of pull on these just a tad, loosen it up. You don't want to pull too much on the bottom one because that will unravel your whole bun because your hair is being held by that elastic right there. But this is going to soften everything up, give you a nice softer finish. You're still going to have the edginess to it. The edginess is going nowhere. You have a mohawk on your head. Come on now. So these ones are kind of easier. You just want to take your fingers, grab a section, and just pull it a little bit, the gentle little tug. Okay, so your first bobby pin, right there, you're just going to kind of play with it, see where it's molding. Let the hair talk to you. I'm just saying, I always tell my clients, if your bangs are wanting to go one way, just go with it. It makes your life so much easier. I like that much better than that just laying forward. There's a little bit more to it. And you're going to take the last one and do like a little figure 8, but here's the fun part. Take that. I'm going to separate this a little bit. And you want your bobby pins going up. Don't put them down unless you're in the middle. Like, since I just put one up, I'm going to put one down and then back up. Because I want it a little bit more secure. Get it in there. Okay. And you just feel around how it feels to you. And you just go with it. It's the best example I can give you. Like right here feels like there's not enough hair. So we're just going to puff that out just a tad bit more. We're going to take this and we're going to connect them. Now that's well connected. And you want to look from the side. And you see it's not all, like right here it goes down and then it goes back up. We need to fill this out some more. So we're going to take that hair and just pull. Just pull on it until it's your desire of puffiness. Don't pull too much. Okay, now the finishing. Take your spray, feel around your hair so you can get all those little fuzzies down. Then the back part, I have tiny little hairs everywhere. And it's better if you take like a rat tail comb or something that's plastic versus your hands, because the hairspray will stick to your hands and you will end up creating more of like a net on your hair than what you're looking for. And that is the mohawk with knots. Now if you have, and so what you can do to finish it all off, you have Swarovski crystals that you can take and clip to like a hairpin, or baby's breath you could have going through it if you're going to like prom or something. I personally don't like baby's breath unless you're getting married. I have this dramatic flower that I'm going to use as my accent thing because I have such this big little right there. I want to balance it off. I put in a flower right. Oh, I put it on the wrong way. But I'm going to put this flower on. Hopefully it goes on the right way this time. Because I have one petal that is being a pain in the butt. And then I can just mold it to how I want it to fit on my head. And that is the end of the look. I hope you enjoyed. Have fun. Remember to subscribe and like and check out hothairforyou.com, and all you professionals should be signed up by now. Thank you.